Will robots kill living beings? The man claimed that a robot had killed his dog and demanded compensation from the insurance company. The insurance investigator didn't say a word. Instead, he picked up a knife and pointed it at his own left hand. The robot, as expected, immediately intervened to stop him. With this simple act, the investigator exposed the family's insurance fraud scheme. In this future world, robots have become indispensable household appliances. While serving humans, they are bound by two fundamental principles. They must not harm any living being or allow them to come to harm. They must not modify themselves or other robots. This is why the protagonist was certain the robot would catch the knife. But do robots truly fear injury? Can they feel anger or think independently? The protagonist never believed so. However, in an abandoned tunnel, a patrolling police officer discovered a public service robot. It was supposed to be on a construction site, not here. Stranger still, the robot was performing self-repairs, a clear violation of the second principle. The officer immediately drew his gun. To his surprise, the robot raised its hands in a gesture of surrender. This act sealed its fate, as a robot shouldn't fear death. The officer fired without hesitation. Soon, the protagonist, a specialist from the robotics company, was assigned to investigate the incident. He consulted a longtime collaborator, a mechanic, who examined the robot's remains. The mechanic found 25 unauthorized components and confessed he had never seen anything like it. It was as if the robot had been upgrading itself. The protagonist, however, preferred to believe that someone had illegally modified the robot. Tracing the serial numbers on the parts, he easily tracked them to a welding robot. When he confronted it, the two locked eyes from a distance. The protagonist had never seen such a human-like expression on a robot before. He secretly followed the welding robot to a shipping container filled with spare parts. Realizing its secret had been discovered, the robot clutched a box tightly. The protagonist demanded to know what was inside, but the robot knocked over a can of gasoline. It had anticipated this day and prepared for it. Without hesitation, the robot ignited itself, choosing destruction over revealing the box's secret. Even in death, the robot refused to betray its mystery, leaving the protagonist with more questions than answers.